I want to just turn really quickly to sort of sustainability and how does that play into, the relationship between fashion and health and sort of this idea of constructive, destructive, and even, specifically for the clothes that you create. Now, I know I just asked you like three questions in one, but we'll just start there anywhere that you want to start with
Sure.
sustainability.
Okay, so as a brand, we're completely sustainable.
Mhm.
We use all recycled materials that come from Italy. We use very well run factories where people are treated well. We check all the
Mhm.
boxes as a collection and a brand. But the deeper part of sustainability that I want to instill in women is how are we sustaining things in our wardrobes? How are
Mm.
we making the right choices so that you don't want to throw it away in 6 months, a year, a season, a year? Like,
Mhm.
most of my clients come to me and say, I'm like, Maria, I cannot get rid of your pieces. I will keep them, cherish them forever. That's what I want to hear. I mean, and to that point, you know, sometimes, so how does something not sustain in your wardrobe? It could be the fact that it's fast fashion and it's not made well and it falls apart. It could be that
Right.
you, again, I'm going to put it on ourselves, we make the wrong choices and
Mhm.
we're like, that we've got to get rid of it, like it's wrong choice, got to get rid of it. I don't want to be reminded about it. So how do we avoid those pitfalls? Because the average US consumer throws away 81.5 pounds of clothes a year. That's a
Say
lot of
that again.
clothes.
81, what? How many?
81.5 pounds of clothes every year. That's the
Really?
average. Uh,
My goodness.
and look at all these channels. I mean, Real, like these secondary
Yeah.
channels. I mean,
Yep.
you could find things that are barely worn or still have price tags on them. People made mistakes, right? So, how do
Right.
we help ourselves avoid the mistakes? And, again, like if we're going to talk about sustainability, we've got to reduce what's going into landfills.
Mhm. Mhm.
And it's, how do we make those purchases that you will want to keep for a long time? And it's also
Right.
like our collection, the fabrics are all like they're a high tech fabric. So the machine washable, hang dry, but they don't abrade. I mean, I have my first black pieces from 13 years ago and the black is still
Wow.
black because it is
Wow.
nylon and elastic.
Right.
So, I mean, I think that as a maker, that's how I contribute to helping all of us be more sustainable.
Yeah. No, I love that because I think it's also, so many of the conversations are always about what's outside of us, which is important, right? How is the clothing made? What factories? And you addressed all of those. But I think this piece of our own personal responsibility in
Mhm.
sustainability of are we only buying fast fashion? Again, there's nothing wrong with fast fashion if you can make it last longer, right?
Yeah.
But this
Yeah.
idea of fast fashion is that you're supposed to buy a new piece every 3 weeks is is
Right.
the way fast fashion turns
Right.
over. That's not
Right.
sustainable at all.